What is good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Now in today's video, I've just gone into my local EB Games / GameStop for you Americans and picked up my copy of 2K23. Unfortunately, I'm not a big influencer, so I wasn't able to get it earlier, which sucks, but it is what it is. Now the weirdest thing happened when I went in there. It was kind of like, we don't know what happened. The truck didn't arrive today. It was supposed to arrive. We didn't unbox it, blah, blah, blah. And it was kind of unacceptable to me because it's a AAA title. It should be out on the day it's supposed to be out. But in any case, the manager must have come out and been able to find it straight away. So in today's video, I just wanted to unbox the game. I do have the Championship Edition here. And then we'll also hop into the game, go through all the new modes, all the new menus, so I can show you a bit of everything because, of course, 2K YouTube is already into their niche, making builds, playing the game, whatever. So I do want to show you everything that's new in the game. And then after that, we will start posting regular videos. Now, I would like to also still focus on the rebuilds, but also maybe post some MyCareer, Park, and My Team content, things like that. And so without further ado, let's hop right on into the unboxing. So I have already gone through and opened it up. So here is the front of the case. Of course, you got your PG logo down there, parental guidance, which is essentially our PG-13. You do get your copy of League Pass, and you also get your bonus content, which I assume is VC. Front of the game, back of the game, you get the Jordan case. There's the game. And you also get a poster, which looks like this. Now, this does have me wondering if we will get another Mamba edition for 2K24. You would have to think so, even though we just got one in 2020, but it would still be nice. The next thing will be, we'll hop into the game. I'll show you guys a bit of everything, and then we can get into regular scheduled program. Now, I was playing around with some settings, and I actually deleted G-Hub because I have a Yeti X, and it made it sound way better. The filters work a lot better on OBS. So if you're in my position, delete G-Hub. That thing's awful. So in any case, I'll be back with you guys in just 1 second. Alrighty, guys. So we're just booting up 2K here, not for the first time, for the second time, just because I went through and changed my controller settings and things like that. But this is effectively my first look at the game. I'm a little bit late, as I said. I had to wait for it to install because it was 160 gigs and Australian internet kind of sucks, so it took forever. But anyway, if we just have a look here, so we have Happy 2K Day. We do have some locker codes we'll be redeeming. So we have the My Team news, the League Pass news, which I already redeemed, some more My Team, and some Triple Threat, which is My Team again. So it looks like they're really pushing My Team this year, which is fair enough. It's their biggest money maker, I would say, because when you play the career mode, you might only make 1 or 2 builds, but My Team, you buy a bunch of packs. But anyway, the first thing we'll be doing, we're just going to have a quick look at this Jordan challenge. So I believe this is also an old thing that was brought back from, I want to say 2K11, 2K12, I can't remember 100%, but not really a new mode, technically something old, but they have added it back in, which is nice because it was, I think, enjoyed by a lot of people. So we will go ahead and see what the deal is. I have tried the shooting. It is a little bit tougher, but it is more rewarding. I don't know Mike's jump shot, so this could be tough if we have to play. So we're going to shoot. Maybe it goes in regardless. Yeah, I think that one's destined to go in, so that's pretty cool. We'll just see what this cutscene is. Okay, yeah, so we basically just have a repeat of his greatest moments. I'm assuming this is sort of like a teaser trailer. I didn't think this would go straight into gameplay, but I guess it's not really. It's more of a cinematic, but we will get the footage we can while we're here. So we have A Star Is Born, and I would imagine, yeah, this will put us into the main menu. So you can see it starts with the 1982 UNC Championship, and then I'm assuming goes all the way up until his retirement. Now, there are some pretty decent rewards in this from what I hear, so a few career items there, but I think the My Team ones are the ones you probably want. That Jordan coach might be good to start the year, and you also get the free agent. So that is the Jordan challenges. My career will hop into last because I do want to start on a build and then just sort of see what we're going to be doing. I think I will do a My Career series Park maybe, and then maybe My Team, but I do want to hop in and just get started with the My Team packs and things like that. But if we go through, so we still have quick play available to us. So we can go through the current teams here. We'll start with the 76ers because that is alphabetical. So we can see Joel, the highest rated player there, at a 96. Giannis, highest rated player on the Bucks, at a 97. DeMar on the Bulls down to an 89. Donovan's updated on the Cavs. He's an 88. 93 for Tatum. 88 for PG. 94 for Kawhi. 93 for Ja. 90 for Trey. 93 for Jimmy. Well deserving, might I add. 87 for LaMelo, and it looks like they did go ahead and remove Miles Bridges, which was a thing before, so I guess that is good news. Sexton is now on the Jazz, but their best player for now is still Mike Conley. Sabonis is higher rated than De'Aaron. You can debate that. I'd probably still rather have De'Aaron. Then on the Knicks, Julius is down to an 82. RJ's up to an 84, which is nice. And then also Brunson's an 83. On my Lakers, LeBron 96, AD still to 90, which I find quite generous. Russ at a 78 is what it is. I'd say he's realistically probably still an 80. But after the season he had, that was quite atrocious. Wendell at an 83. I would imagine Franz is their highest rated player by the end of the year. Paolo's probably going to go up 2. Luka at a 95. Christian Wood still at an 84. I feel like that might drop. Kyrie actually down to an 89. Kevin is still a 96. Ben at an 83. Jokic is at a 96. His guys are still there. Tyrese at an 84. CJ at an 85. Zion at an 87. Kate at an 84, Scotty at an 84, Pascal at an 86, 82 for Green, 82 for Johnson, 90, 91 for Paul and Booker. Shea at an 87, which is really nice. I feel like he very well get near a damn 90 by the end of the season. Edwards up to an 86, Cat 89, 88 for Gobert. So they do have quite the big three there, at least in overall ratings. Dame's still an 89, and then we saw Steph is a 96. And then also Bradley Beal, Kuzma, and Porzingis all with pretty decent overalls. So one of the most exciting pieces of news for me at least is that they brought back NBA Today / Start Today. So when the season starts, we will be able to hop right into the current game. We still have Play Now Online, 2KU, Blacktop. How does that look? Let's go 2v2. Okay, so these menus are pretty much unchanged as well. My NBA eras, which I'm very excited for. So you still have the standard My NBA by the look of things, and then share setups is still there, share scenarios is there, and the playoffs is there. And then from what I see, there is also a option when you create this to have start today, which obviously isn't going to go live until the season starts, but it is still there. This mode we'll get into later because I will obviously still be doing rebuilds. But yeah, so you pick your era here. I'm assuming if we go modern era, it's going to say, do you want to start today? Pretty cool intro, actually. So I like what I'm seeing so far, actually. These options are all the same. Those look the same. Morale. So draft storylines generated in historic. That is new to this screen, but you were able to change that before, I believe, in the deeper settings. That all looks fairly similar. Online league, budget and finances, salary cap, hard cap. And here it is, yeah. So regular season, off season today. Love that. Should have never left. Playing tournaments still there, and then ranked. So then you have the WNBA as well, the W, which is essentially the story mode for WNBA players, which is really cool that they've added that. I think they've also improved it a little bit so you can actually level up and get your VC. It's not just like a linear thing, not as linear. We won't start that now because it is a full process like the standard MyCareer. My WNBA as well, so I'm assuming this one probably doesn't, it doesn't have eras obviously, but it still has a lot of options now. It looks like a lot of new things too. Then you have the quick play WNBA 2, so I won't pretend like I know many of these people, many of these ladies, but we will go through and see the overalls. I am familiar with Asia. I'm not sure if I said that right. My apologies. I don't know anyone on that team or that team. I'm a WNBA casual, forgive me. I would like to watch it, but WNBA game's sort of harder to watch in Australia. But Sabrina, I am familiar with her. I cannot pronounce her last name. Don't know anyone on the links from what I can tell. Phoenix Mercury, of course, I do know Brittany Griner. Hopefully they get her out of there soon. Skylar's on there and Diana Taurasi. So that's a really good team, actually, just obviously based on overalls and what I know about those players. Elena's on Washington. She's also really good. Emma, I'm not familiar with her, but this team looks pretty good too. Chicago Sky, I believe, and Candace is there, of course. But they won a championship recently. Again, total casual, but like last season or the season before, something like that. I can't really remember. The Sparks, pretty cool. If I had to pick a team, I'd obviously rock with my LA locals. Not that I'm from LA, but I do associate the most with that city. Sue Bird, so Seattle looks nice too. That Brianna Stewart. John Kell Jones, definitely said that wrong. My apologies. Dallas and the Aces. So that is all the WNBA teams. They still have share setup, share scenarios in the playoffs, which is cool. So it looks like they've developed the WNBA mode a bit more, so it's more like the regular NBA. And then so you obviously have your settings, all that sort of stuff, create a player, create a draft class, and rosters, which I do mess with throughout the year. So I might even make a video of me making a roster or making some player DNA or something like that. There were sort of Jordan challenges. We obviously know MyCareer. We'll get into that at the end so I can try out some builds. I do have something in mind that's different from what I've done in the past, but let's just have a look at the My Team screen screen. And I do have some locker codes to redeem, so I'll show you guys those, but you've probably seen them by now. If you haven't, I'll throw them in here. Alrighty, so we have the My Team intro, same as pretty much every year, but we will go through it anyway. I think my starter pack, the first card I'm going to be selecting is Jar, because it's always important to have a good point guard early in these things. And then if we do get to do the, max him out and then get the next one, I'm going to go Jimmy. Of course, you guys know that's my boy. And then centers, I'm not really too fussed with personally in 2K or real life. Obviously, I like Jokic a lot. I like Joel. But for me, if a team just has a decent defending center, rim protector who can also dunk, a guy like Jared Allen, I know obviously he's above sort of that threshold, but even like a Clint Capella recently, that's all I would want on my team, man, personally. So it looks like we're going against the 3 rookies. Prayers up to Chet. Hopefully he recovers ASAP. And I believe, who are we playing with? So we do just have the starter card. So we have Joel, Jimmy, and Jar. So I'm not really sure what the point of this is. I'm assuming for people that haven't played the mode before, just to sort of get a feel for it. I did just let him shoot. All right, but we can't even get the rebound. I wasn't going for it either, if I'm being completely honest, just because I was trying to change something in my OBS, but they get a free bucket out of that, which is a little bit annoying. So we'll try this again, see what we can do. I haven't actually tried this yet. I forgot I had the timing on. But I haven't tried this yet without stamina turned off, because I was only able to do shoot around while the game was installing. So I'm not yet familiar with how we do get a steal there. Don't know why he's dribbling so much, but I'm not too familiar with how that's definitely not going in. I don't know Joel's jump shot, but we will get that up with Jimmy. I did practice with Jimmy a bit, but I'm not familiar with how the adrenaline bars work. Sorry, I do know how they work, but I haven't had any experience yet with them. So we do green that as well. So I figured I would try turning on the layup timing, because I don't normally, look at that, we get a green light. So I don't normally play with the layup meter turned on, which I imagine most people who play 2K, especially competitively, probably don't. But I feel like there's obviously more of an emphasis this year, especially on Park and Career on the lower tier badges. And I would imagine that the layup badges are considered lower tier. So I do want to try to get the layup timing down pat, and then we'll see what we can do there. I don't want to shoot with Joel at this stage, just because, again, I don't know his shot yet, but I'm also not using the dunk stick. To me, it's sort of excessive. I don't need anything too flashy, especially in a high stakes game online. I would rather just get the easy 2 points. And it's also hard to time, obviously. I don't know about this year, but last year it was super inconsistent, especially online. And I don't have the greatest internet connection, I'm not going to lie. It's not bad, but Australian internet compared to American internet and bigger countries is not good at all. That was pretty cool how Jimmy headbutted the ball. But yeah, even our really good, sort of quote unquote really good connections aren't anything compared to you guys over in the States. So he greens that, Jimmy's too small. But yeah, I would rather just be safe and take the easy 2, but we will see what we can do here. We should be able to just blow past. That went in. That was really early. That was actually, I was trying to pump fake, but that's fine. So yeah, we just don't have... Oh, Jimmy's actually got 4, 1, and 2. I'm tempted to take him with my first starter pack, but at the same time, I know it's a mistake. I should get the Jar and level up the Jar. But I just like Jimmy so much, man. The only thing is, if I somehow pulled the Steph Curry, because I did get the deluxe championship pack or whatever, so I think I get a couple of my team packs. If I could pull that Steph Curry and then have that Jimmy fully leveled up, I would be super happy with my day 1 squad, man. Because I know... I tried to pass that. I know that a lot of it is about, having the best players, but I also like to just play with the players that I really like, because I think that should be the purpose of my team. And in a similar light, also with MyCareer and Park, people are always trying to find the meta, trying to find the best builds. But at the end of the day, man, it's about having fun. And if you want to play a certain way, or in real life, maybe you're not tall and you want to play as a player who's like 6'6", or a 7-foot center, because you can never do that in real life, go for it, man. I think that's what it should be about. Obviously, you can still try and win, but don't just make the same build everyone else has. It's kind of boring. So I'm going to try and make, I'll spoil it now, but I'm going to try and make sort of a 6'7", 6'8" forward Kawhi/LeBron build, because I've always in the past gone for a guard who can shot create and that sort of stuff. But from what I hear is that the dribbling is at a point where now you can be a bigger guard or like a bigger forward. And then that might actually be considered the meta this year, which is pretty exciting. I tried to pump fake that. We're lucky it still goes in. I haven't shot a 3 yet, obviously, because I'm scared. I don't know these guys' shots. I know Jimmy's, But if he's anything like his real player, as in his play now player, he doesn't have the greatest 3-point rating, although I was able to hit a few with him just because I got the timing down. So we will actually run the ball up with him. So he's still got decent dribble moves. We got a nice little snatch back there. Okay, so I see how that adrenaline bar is working now. We're going to pass that up. So you really don't want to dribble too much, which a little bit easier said than done, I would imagine. Jimmy's got that nice fake. That wasn't 100%, but we'll take it. So Jar does have 6-1 and 4. Jimmy has 8-1 2. So I think I kind of understand why it's letting us do this now, because it's giving you a better idea of who you should pick. Now, I do think, again, you should pick your favorite player, but also consider team needs, because I think I'll be able to find a small forward / shooting guard wing that I like as much as Jimmy pretty early on. But from memory, it is hard to find, see how green that, it is hard to find a really good point guard early on. So I think last year, I would say Trae Young was probably the best one in the game for a little while. Whereas you were able to find another small forward. And I know, again, I'm doing the contradiction thing. I was saying just pick who you like. But there are other dudes I like outside of Jimmy. And then I can always get Jimmy after I fully level up Jar. So I think we will go ahead and take Jar. I like Jar a lot too. Don't think I don't. You know. Oh, we greened that. Okay, sorry. I paused there because it does the delayed green timing thing. But I didn't take a single shot there. We still won, which is pretty exciting. I will obviously be taking shots in the future once I learn some jump shots and things like that. But we will go ahead and get out of here. I wonder if Jimmy didn't miss, neither did Jar. I guess that's just on rookie difficulty, I believe, is the new one. And that's the other thing. There are some new difficulties, but it's essentially the same as last year. You're just going to have to balance out where they are out of the other difficulties. So Jimmy had 10, 1, 2, and 1. If he has a decent 3-point rating, he's got an 84 free throw. 78 ball handle, which is nice. This is obviously up. He was about to get takeover. Really good perimeter defense. I might have gone past. Yeah, I went straight past. So he has a 79-3 while he's hot. Jar has an 82. So they have similar 3-point ratings. He can play the 2. So yeah, I do like the idea of Jimmy a lot, but I think to start, I need Jar to run the team. So we will go with Jar first, and then I'm going to try level him up as quickly as possible. I might just do that offline. And then secondly, we're going to go ahead and pick up Jimmy. Joel's cool too, but I don't love him like I love Jar. What's this? We get to open the vault for winning that. Sure, why not? Give me my 200 MT. No, but let's see what we do get. I will do those locker codes once we get into, so you guys can see. All right, so it's a welcome to my team prize ball. I'm assuming just the default NBA ball, so that almost seems a little unnecessary. But we will have a look at the starter kit here. Although I'm wish-washing again. I would like Jimmy a lot. Like I said, go for the players that you like. But I do like both of them. It's tough, man. It's really tough. So, no, I think I've had Jimmy early on in the past, so we will go with Jar this time, the young blood. His first time being at least a starter card. And we get some exciting dunks out of him. So we will go with Jar. And hopefully I don't get screwed over, because I think you can level him up fully and then move on to the next one. So we will see what we get in the starter packs. I'm assuming it's nothing crazy. I will open the packs that I got with the addition. All right, so what do we get? Give me something decent. So Josh Richardson as a small forward. Don't love that. Kevin Huerter's probably decent. I'd imagine he has a pretty good 3-point rating. Marcus Garrett. I hear the gold PJ Tucker's really good. Mark Williams, new rookie. So that's always a bit of fun having someone like that. Who else do we get? Obi Toppin, Daron Sharp, Book Knight. Tobias Harris isn't bad. See if we can get anyone else who can actually help us. Obviously, these guys aren't going to be great. We're going to try to be getting some new players out of packs ASAP. Monty Morris as a backup point guard. Love that. At least for now. I'm hoping we strike big on one of the free packs, though. That'd be ideal. So we also get Will Hardy. So obviously not a good coach. No disrespect. Now, 3 out of 4. This is just going to be our franchise cards, I would imagine. So if you've played my team before, you've seen all this. The badges are still in here. No more contracts, which I absolutely love. It's about time, 2K. So that is our projected starting lineup. I'm assuming, is Australia on here? It's not. Sydney on here? Okay, cool. Belgrade's on here. So we'll go the Belgrade Ballers. A little bit cringe, a little bit generic, but hey, it works. So we'll go ahead and select that. It's time to see what you can do in clutch time. Here you can play a single quarter of 5-on-5. So I'm not going to lie, in the past, I haven't been the biggest online player in general with Park and my team, purely because of my connection. It seems to be no matter what I do in terms of my shot timing, I can never get it in because there's always constant spikes of lag. So hopefully I can get this hooked up. Hopefully I got a bit of a better connection this year. I will be trying to play online. So clutch time, we're not going to go into that now. We're just going to go through and open all of our new stuff, which that is cool with me. So we will get out of there. Unless it's forcing me to go into clutch time. It might be forcing me to go into clutch time. I did not realize that's what was happening. All right, so they're introducing position lock mode, which has been in play now before. I do that with some of my friends. If we do 2v2, I might lock as the guard and then they might play the rest of the team. So I guess it's forcing us to try that out. From what I hear, this is a really good way to grind domination on Hall of Fame if you're interested in doing that. So I think the way it works is you just pretty much lock to one of the wings in the corner or something like that and let the team play for you. I'm not sure exactly how well that works. Obviously, I haven't been on yet, but I will let you know once I get a chance. So we're going against Patrick Beverley, a decent Chauncey Billups, and a good Rudy Gay. Trendon Watford and TJ Warren. So is this just our lineup? Yeah, that we pulled out of pack. So this might actually be a bit tricky, but I'm assuming it's probably not on the hardest difficulty in the world because we've just started. So let's see what Beverley does, my new Laker. But I am actually happy to have him. I'm not going to lie. So kick it up to Jar. I want to get Jar upgraded as soon as possible, but the only issue is I don't know what I have to do to actually get him there. Because in the past, I think it was just points and assists for the point guard. But the sooner I can get Jar to a Ruby, the better. Because obviously you want to have the guy running your team to be really good. I think we should have a free dunk there. Yeah, so cool. That's good from Surge. So you only lose an adrenaline bar on certain moves. I think it's sort of depending on what 2K considers explosive. So if you do it behind the back and then explode into a sprint, it's probably going to take one of those bars. So it does look like there is probably a way to manipulate that because it doesn't look like it considers standard crossover drives as an explosive movement. Hopefully he did that. Yeah, we don't get that board. All right, Jar gets that. So it looks like I might have made the right decision, which makes me feel pretty good. Is that Chauncey? I really don't want to be driving on Chauncey. Who's this? That PJ Warren? Yeah, let's cool. Let's see if we can get around. Oh, shot clock violation. I forgot, dude. We're playing clutch time. That's on me. But it looks like it is on rookie difficulty, I would imagine, because that was very late, heavily contested, and it still went in. So I might be overthinking this. I might be able to just drive, just checking how far we were to getting our takeover. He misses that. So the good thing is it looks like they've made the shooting harder for you, but also for the AI, which is really good. So it's not just going to be unfair one-sided BS. We get a dunk there with Toby, which is nice. What is that camera angle? Let's see if we can just blow past him. Can we get a dunk? No, but we do get a foul. I was going to say that might have been an M1 had I been able to time that a little bit better with the layup timing. I don't know Jar's free throw, but I did green that, so that's pretty good. So we'll see if we can get another one, and we can. So I wonder if the free throw timing is as strict as the normal shooting. So say I get a slightly later or slightly earlier. I would imagine it's a bit easier. Just because, oh, we have takeover with Jar. Cool. I just wanted to check that. But I would imagine it's a little bit easier just because it's a free throw. Obviously, it's meant to be easier in real life too, which is, can we get that? Oh, we greened that, dude. Let's go. That's crazy. That's probably not going in a regular game, but maybe, I don't know. Maybe that was just a good release. I really don't know. So let's just try not to let them score. I mean, we're up by almost 10 before that. So that's fine. What is this? Is this playmaking take? I haven't used this in years since it was the one that let you drop other dudes easily. So I'm assuming this just gives a bigger boost. We have to hurry up. But I'm assuming this just gives them a bigger boost if they go up. So that was perfectly ran pick and roll. That was like half a second left. So Jar has 6, 3, and 4. So he's doing sort of what I wanted Jimmy for. I like Jimmy because the idea of a guy, 6'7" wing who can do a bit of... He's not hitting that. He hit that? I mean, he was wide open, but come on, man. It's Patrick Beverley. I do have auto timeouts on for now. I'll change that later. But what I was saying was I like the idea of Jimmy / Kawhi, LeBron, all those sorts of big wings who can do a bit of everything and just put the team on their back and carry in every aspect. Looks like Jar's doing that for us, man. It really does. So I might have made the right decision. Jar, it is definitely worth having an elite ball handler early in the year, especially in my team. What is that? He couldn't catch the ball. So can we go up and hit that? We can. Green. Very nice. So it is kind of satisfying, though, playing with the layup timing on, if you can actually green them, because who doesn't love a good green release animation sound? So Jar has 6 and 6, so he's proving to me he was the right decision so far, at least in this AI game of clutch time. But let's see what we can do. Can we get around Pat Bev? We can't, we're too tired. I do need to icon pass more. That's something I've never been good at, really. But I was trying to step back. There's no way that goes down, yeah. So just ignore me. It looks like we will win this regardless, though. We have about 10 seconds left. All right, so final 6 seconds. Let's just run this out. All right, cool. So we do go ahead and win that. So we do get another achievement. So I feel like that was pretty good. Obviously, you know, I'm just going on easy difficulty against the computers, but the layup timing felt good. I just want to get that down pat. I feel like that's going to be a lot of fun. And I guess if I'm using that, I could use the dunk meter, but pretty sure that's a little bit different. And also I play with with dribble move only pro stick functions. So no, I can't exactly use that for dunking anyway. So we have Lamar Odom, who I believe, that's not a free agent, right? That's a diamond. I can't really tell. I don't know the cards this year. So that's what we probably want, given, assuming he's a diamond rather. But you know these things are rigged, so it doesn't really matter where we land. Let's just go ahead and see. And we're going to get the worst thing possible. Dude, no, you're kidding. Oh, that is so rigged. Did you see that? Went from 1 to Lamar to back. So we better get something crazy good here. Alrighty, so your first locker code. This, I think, is the best one. So 2K day in my team, NBA 2K23. So we'll go ahead and see what we get. I think it's an option pack. I don't know what's in here. I did see something about 2K giving away free copies of the game / upgrades of the game. And then also 10,000 VC on Twitter. So that's actually pretty good. I, of course, saw people complaining about it. But, you know, it is nice that they're at least giving something away. So here's your second code. Congrats, Hall of Fame Manu. I'm not entirely sure what this is. And then your next one's going to be Congrats Hall of Fame Hardaway. So similar code there. All right, so we're going to go ahead and open my remaining packs. We do have first up the 2K22 challenge pack. So this was from finishing an easy challenge in NBA 2K22. Obviously worth doing going into the new year. So you can see we're already starting off pretty decent. So we have a Diamond Jordan shoe, which if we don't use, I probably won't. We can sell that. A Diamond IQ boost and a Hall of Fame Chase Down Artist badge, which if I can give to Jar, I might. It's probably a waste giving it to him this early on. So maybe we pull something good in packs. And then a couple more boosts. So definitely worth doing. If you still have 2K22, I think you can probably still do that. Maybe just go onto the game before you start my team this season, or this game rather, and see if you can get that. So this is a free agent booker. I think this is from the pre-order or something. I don't really use free cards, so that. But what is this? My team promo. So that's part of the deluxe edition. So we will go ahead and open the other stuff first. So what's this? A Diamond Jordan shoe again. So to be honest with you guys, these are probably worth selling if you do get this same edition. But the MT you get back from selling that shoe is worth more to you than the shoe itself, because instead of raising one player up by maybe 2 overalls or something like that, you can actually go ahead, buy a player off the auction house that you really like. So we'll get Nick Nurse as a +3 coach, which I like a lot. So these two I will use, the Sapphire Ruby cards, because it's not a free agent. I find those free agent cards kind of cheap. It's like an unspoken rule, right? In the My Team world, you don't use free agent cards. But we do get a Sapphire Booker. I'm thinking, oh, I got to worry about contracts, but I don't. So thank you, 2K. Ruby Michael Jordan. We might actually have a better day one squad than I thought, just because I did fork out too much money for this. But to me, it was worth getting because I would buy League Pass separately anyway. Obviously, I pre-ordered it before we all found out that it was going to drop in price, but it is still worth getting regardless if you're going to get both, so don't stress about it too much. So this is a free agent, what is this? A free agent option pack. I don't really care about any of these, so I might go tossing up between Vince and Wade here. I think I might go Wade. I do like Wade, so we'll go ahead and grab him. Probably not going to use him anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So it looks like maybe a Ruby, which at this stage is a little bit exciting. So Scott Skiles. Nice. Don't hate it. Let's go. Next pack. All right, so it looks like we have a Sapphire in this one. Anything decent? Dennis Rodman, man. Let's go. That's kind of nice. He's probably not the greatest card, but I do like Dennis, so I am happy with that. Another promo pack. Let's see what we get in this bad boy. Would like at least one gem, one proper, diamond or pink diamond or something like that. If I can get Steph Curry, I'll be very happy. But then, if that's the case, I probably should have taken Jimmy. So it doesn't look like we got anything in this pack. So just the Kevin Willis, that's what. So our free agent award pack. Let's see, we'll just go through this. All right, so it's a LeBron, that's cool. Big LeBron guy, but again, it is a free agent. A bronze basketball, awesome, dude. That's what I've always wanted. Serious, what's next? I am keen for that 10 pack though. Hopefully we can actually get something worth having. So this is our 2K Day option pack. So it looks like a couple of free agents. I would say you definitely want the shoe because free agents, again, useless. They run out straight away. And a +4 mid-range sucks. And those shoes are kind of cool. I was trying to get those Kobe's somewhere, but obviously they're a PE. I'm not opposed to buying reps if there's any good ones because they are hard. So we will see. I'm actually curious what's in this trophy case. If this actually has players, that's kind of fire. I'm not going to lie. Let's see. So we pick one card. No, so this is going to be a completion. So I got to pick one. I mean, I do like Tim Duncan a lot. I like Kawhi a lot, but I think we'll go with the Tim Duncan jersey. We do have Jimmy too. Oh, I do like the current Miami Heat too. But I just can't pass up on this Hall of Fame induction Dwayne Wade picture. That's pretty hard, man. So we'll go ahead and pick that up. And then lastly, we have the biggest one out of them, the big boy, the 10-pack opening, or the box, or whatever it is. So we will get into that. All right, man. So it does have a topper. So I believe that means we're guaranteed a diamond or higher. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't opened any packs, obviously, this year. But let's see. So first pack, we get a emerald, which any color at this point is good with me. So we get Robert Reed. Can we just get one gem color before we get to the topper? I say gem color, but Mark Jackson's cool. But I do mean either a diamond or higher. I don't even know what the pack odds are or who's in these packs. So we do get Kiki Vanderweer. He's cool. We have Rick Smith. So he's a pretty good early card from memory. Let's see if we can get something decent. So it's an amethyst topper, really? Oh, it's a diamond from the look of it. That's kind of mid, but I mean, it's better than nothing. That's kind of a cool walkout animation, though, not going to lie. Western Conference, small forward number 34. Who is this? On Seattle. So is this going to go ahead and be Xavier McDaniel? It is. Okay. So I think he's pretty decent. All right. So we have unlocked the auction house now. Just as I said that, we also get a Sapphire Shack, which is cool. So I believe we just had to collect a certain amount of cards, which we've definitely done so, and then some. So let's just go ahead and see the pack market, these limitless packs. Who is actually in here? So Steph, obviously that's the prize jewel. I just saw he sold for 300k MT. Dominique Wilkins would have been nice. Diamond Steph Curry, pretty good as well. I would have been happy with that if it was more of a budget card, but I feel like he's going to be still expensive. And then there's also a Amethyst. Rudy Gobert looks decent. Scotty Barnes. Okay, so maybe I didn't have a chance of getting any of those players. I don't know, but we will just go ahead and quickly edit this. I think because Mark Jackson is so much better than any of our other guards, we will have to run him at the 2 as a small backcourt. And then did we also have one more decent player that we can actually use? Kiki Vanderweer at the 3, sure. Dennis Rodman at the 4, and Rick Smits at the 5. So I'm happy with that for a day one lineup for now. I'll definitely be in here changing some things up, but we will go ahead and also fix up some of our jerseys to something a little bit nicer. The coach, we're definitely going to get rid of Will Hardy. I will be quick selling him, and then we will go ahead and throw on our Nick Nurse. Unless that Nick Nurse can be sold for something decent, but I do like the idea of having that 06 Heat playbook me. All right, so we've already leveled up our jar. We'll go ahead and do that. You only needed to score 6 points, which is nice, which makes me feel like, I mean, I don't know how many we had, but that is fine. So I think I would definitely prefer the 3-point shooting upgrade so we can get him up to actually a serviceable shooter. Although the defensive upgrade also makes him pretty solid. What are the badges looking like? Does it tell me? Yeah, so he would get ankle braces, challenger, clamps only on bronze, which kind of sucks. I do know that's a high tier badge, at least in the creator. But I think I will go the shooting, just make him an offensive powerhouse, and then we will go ahead and pick up Jimmy Butler. So we do need to hit 25 threes with him, which might be a little bit difficult, and then score 150 points. So that's good with me. All right, cool. So you can see if we do fully evolve him, we can still get Jimmy, which is awesome. So I think I will just go through and test the market on some of the things that I got free in packs, including those diamond shoes. 2000. So nothing there. Maybe shoes just aren't as valuable as they used to be in 2K. So, alrighty, now that we're done with the intro to my team, we'll go to the play builder and then we can get out of here. So I think for the first video after this, I will obviously try to get out a rebuild because I want to stick to my roots, but I will also, we don't have a face scan, so we'll just skip that. So don't have that, but we will do a rebuild, obviously. Then I might post the first episode of a MyCareer series and then maybe do a My Team Grind series, maybe like a no money spent because I'm sick of wasting money on that mode. But let's just go ahead and see what we can do with our player. I suck at making faces. I just watched T Martin's first video of his MyCareer. This generic head literally looks just like him, which is hilarious. I feel like this kind of looks a little bit like me. I'm just obviously going to have to change up the skin tone and the hair and that sort of stuff, but I think I can make this work. Alrighty, so we will rock with something like that. I will probably change up the aesthetic later. I'm not really happy with it. But yeah, so I do want to do a small forward build this time around. Now, the new player builder isn't as complicated as people are making it. There's just a lot more attributes linked to one another, and then you've got to think about the tier system. Also, you do get the +4 this year to your physicals from Gym Rat, and on top of that, you do get 4 extra badge points once you make it to the NBA. I think we will start with a canvas like this. So I just got to analyze the stats, and then I'll see what I want to do. Alrighty, so I just wanted to see if there was much of a difference this year going from a power forward at 6'7" to a small forward at 6'7". And there's not, and I'd rather do it properly. So we're just going to go a small forward, 6'7", 212, 7'2" wingspan defined. And I do like the attribute caps that's given us. So the first thing, they say now you don't want to max things out straight away because it brings up random things. That one kind of makes sense, but some things you'll bring up and it just doesn't make sense. So I think we will try to go around 85 there. I do like being able to hit free throws and they don't cost too much, so we will do that. A 99 is pretty wild though, so I will put it there for now, but we'll see how we go. I would like an 80 there. It's quite nice. Now, I do want to make sort of a Kawhi Leonard type of build, so like not necessarily a 3-and-D lock, but I also want to be able to handle the ball a little bit. I do want to max out our physicals there, so 86, 87, 88, 89 +4. So that'll make him actually pretty quick, 85 there. We want to max out the strength 100% because there's that new badge. And I believe 75 is what you want to have in regards to the dunk requirements. I will have a look at that quickly. But they say you can't have it all in this game. I feel like you can have a lot is what I would go with. So we can even have an 85 rebounding there. Block, we probably want to get up a little bit. So we could even get that up to around an 80. Interior defense, can we get that up to a 75? That sounds good to me. Driving layup still at a 71. We can't dunk at the moment, which I will look into changing. So just give me 1 second. Alrighty, so we're going to go with something like this. I've been at it for a little while. I was able to get mostly what. The only thing you'll notice, we're lacking some badges in the finishing tier, but it's still enough to get some things for your layups, and you still do get those contact dunks. And then everything else is pretty evenly spread. So we will go ahead and rock with this for now. I've got ankle breaking and extreme clamps. It was a 6. So if we go build complete, we will see the shades of pretty close, similar to a Kawhi build that I wanted. So I get Gerald Wallace, OG, and Paul George. I'm more than happy with that. I believe it is a 2-way shot creator. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and choose team. And to change it up a little bit, I'm actually going to play for Minnesota.
With the 18th pick in the NBA draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select MP.
So we had some mixed reactions there. A little bit disappointed in this year's story, to be honest. It seems like a 1.5 of last year's instead of a whole new thing. That's rude, lady. Shep Owens, dude. He's even got a trash name. Jake Duval, celebrity superfan. So this is our Jack Nicholson then, I imagine. What a bum. He's just waiting to get dropped off in our first meeting. Look at this loser, dude. Surrounded by a hide group of yes men. I do sometimes wonder if any rookies are actually like that. Got old JJ in the game now. Yeah, well, luckily you're a bum perk and you never accomplished anything in your career, so we don't have to really listen to what you're saying. At least JJ's got our back, man. I'm a big fan of his podcast. Really good stuff there. Exactly right, my man. At best, huh? I mean, with the way this build has been constructed this year, he might be right. Just give us back superstar builds, man. I don't know why people complained about that. If everyone's really good, then it's about skill. So let everyone be LeBron James. Take it back to 2K11 where every stat can go up to a 99. Crazy. Obviously, just group them in games they play in park and stuff. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, you go, girl. It's always good, man. You got to keep your circle small. Just have a couple of really good friends, your girlfriend or your boyfriend, your partner, whatever. That's all you need in life, man. No point being surrounded by fake people. You can see Harden in the background. I don't know why that's funny to me. Is this actually the same dude from last year? What was his name? Ricky or something? Feels like it is. Seems a little bit lazy, man. They could have changed that up. I'll get out of your faces for a second just while we listen to this. Had enough interrupting it.
I really don't mind if you watch your own pricing, but afterwards you gotta flush it, alright?
That's right.
Summer League championship game is coming up. It is time to focus.
No doubt, no doubt. Come on, let's get it.
Okay, alright. So if you want to get out into the city, shoot some hoops, I'll leave you to it. But the second you're ready to focus on that chip, come holla at me.
That's
Got you.
all right. See you, Ricky.
I'll see you later,
All
Mika.
right, man.
Babe, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Good. It's all good. I'll check you later, okay?
All right, I see you.
What's up, boss?
Alrighty, so One City Plaza, welcome to your office. It's your agent, yeah, Ricky Bennett, your publicist, Ashley St. Germain, your business manager, girlfriend, Mila Garva, will help you navigate life as an NBA star. Your office, your inner circle. Like I said, man, you just need a small circle. So, before we do anything else, I have to change this trash fit. We did get a few pre-order shirts. We got a couple Booker ones, a Jordan one. So I might just go with the basic Jordan 23, and then what does it say on the back? Yeah, that's pretty tough. So we'll go with that. Oh, we did actually get a Booker jersey. We will rock that. I like wearing jerseys personally, so that is good with me. Did we get any pants? We got some khakis. That's not very good, and we did get some 2K arm sleeves, so we will have to go and get some new gear. We're going to do something like this for our first upgrade. So we're going to go 82 stamina, 70 vertical, 70 strength, 80, up to 70 on our perimeter D, 74 speed with ball, 85 ball handle, 50 pass accuracy, a little bit tough, but 80 free throw, 77 3, 84 dunk, and 70 layup, so we can get all the animations. Now, I did get the deluxe edition, obviously the championship edition, came with 100,000 VC, 200,000 just to get up to 85. So come on, 2K, what are we doing? I know you're stingy, but all you got to do is just include enough VC maybe to max out one build, or just lower the prices, or just don't charge for it at all, which obviously isn't going to happen until the government makes it illegal. But I will go ahead, get some more VC, which supposedly the prices have gone up, which is just awful. So I will reluctantly do this. And all right, so we will go ahead and purchase these upgrades. Then I'll probably just get some animations and I'll cut it there. I'll do some cosmetics off camera, and then in the next video we can get into our first game. Oh god, they put Ronnie 2K's jump shot in there. What is that, Ronnie? Come on, man. Oh, that's pretty cool. They added J. Cole's free throw too. I just added a few more that I like. It doesn't really matter. We'll probably just end up using the same ones. Dribble pull-ups, we'll go Michael Jordan. Spin jumpers, I like pennies a lot from previous years. Post fade, we're definitely taking Kobe. Rest in peace to the Mamba. And then post hooks, I think Joel Embiid's is meant to be glitchy. Don't mind the look of Ja Morant. T-Max looks good too. Go these two for size up escape. Moving crossovers, do they have the one that I like? Can't see it. Donovan's not too bad. Neither is Zach LaVine. Moving behind the back, Harden's definitely going to be our best option, I would imagine. Moving hesitations, I do like James Harden's. KD's is pretty good, although Kobe moves his around, so we might go with that one. Yeah, Mike's as well, why not? Oh, they put Night in the game. Come on, we've got to go with that. We'll go with rim, hang, swing, out. Cool, so that looks good to me. I will go ahead and do those. And then, yeah, we might leave it there. So I'll just hop in, maybe change up the jump shot, the close, things like that. And then in the next video, we can actually start playing the game. So I hope you guys did enjoy, saw all the different menus, maybe learned something new if you haven't been able to play the game yet. If you enjoyed it, please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. So I'm a little bit annoyed. I just realized that I forgot the dunks for one, but for two, I got one attribute point wrong on my build. He was one off being able to get the special moving contact dunks, which I still don't have, but now I have a 71 plus 4 from the gym rat. It'll go up to 75. So I did mess that up. I had to make another build, wasted it, which sucks, but it is what it is. So I'm just going to make up my dunks and I'm going to get out of here. So I will see you guys next time. Peace.